How's it going, mates? This is Mrjacharles, and we're back with blooming Nightshade, like a nice flower. You know the flowers they use in medicine? You know, like Florence Nightingale. I was going to say Nightingale and think, oh, maybe it was Nightshade. Her last name isn't Nightshade. It's not Nightingale. It's not blooming birds. It's blooming Nightshade. We have to work up that intro for some reason. Anyway, previously we kind of vice versa'd our first two girls. Now we're going to do the same to the next two girls. Got to start the game again, and we're going to be dating Izumi, but befriending Atsuko. And Atsuko kind of deserves it. As much as she's my, like, sexiest girl in this game, she's also a bit of a bitch. So I'm kind of glad to, you know, kind of reject her. Right, skip all this. Fine, yeah. Okay, so I need Izumi in my life now. I decided to... Oh, no, I've done that. Okay, fine. Yep, fine. So this is all going to be the same for a while. Yep, good. More Izumi, please. I need more of her. Why do I want to help her so bad? I like Izumi. She's got big boobs. Big natural boobs. Big Silicon Valley, comes from the desert, plastic ocean boobs. Alright, cool. I'm just going to lose my mind there over her big titties. My hair is a mess. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous over those tits. I have to rearrange my hair. I've got a girlfriend, and her tits are better. And this is fake tits, and not real. I'm just saying. I'm not saying I want them. I just, you know. Anyway, maybe it's because I like her. I blushed, playing with my fingers. Why are you playing with them, though? Are you tiddling them, or are you tiddling them? Okay. Well, you just seem really amazing. I sound so dumb! And I think I might like you. So I shut my eyes and bowed my head. Yeah, and just fucking put a dumb smile on. That'll solve everything. That'll solve her insecurity about her, like, parents or some shit. She was insecure about something. I just don't remember what it was exactly. I want to help you. After a moment of silence, I felt Izumi take my hands in hers. Man, you're so innocent. Still, that's kind of cute. I dared to open my eyes, and Izumi grinned at me. I wonder what that could mean. Is she going to eat my face? I do have a face that looks like a nice Victoria sponge. You can eat it if you want. Fine, you can help me out sometimes, but you have to agree to go out with me. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. That's a good agreement there. What if we said no? That'd be a bit mean, but, you know, fucking trying to get me to agree to go out with you, you possessive little... Alright, whatever. Of course! Izumi chuckled, shaking her head. Well, that was nice. We spent the rest of the afternoon going over what I could help out with. Just being close to Izumi made me giddy and embarrassed. Well, that's nice. I'm sure she's going to be good fun to spend with Christmas, actually, so... I don't know what we'd do. Maybe we'd, like, get a football in and just kick it around the fucking bedroom. I mean, I can't think of what else we'd do if she's a sports enthusiast. I mean, I imagine that's what sports enthusiasts do. Alright, fine, whatever. Done all this, fine. I'd be very surprised if there's, like, a casual scene I haven't read yet, to be honest. Alright, more time with Izumi. Anything new? Okay, Izumi hasn't showered yet, so she was still covered in sweat. Tasty. I'm really glad I skipped the text to find this bit. But she almost looked kind of sexy with the sheen that gave her. Alright, I'm gonna wash up. See you later. Okay. So I was just like, oh yeah, I like sweat. Well, see you around. Hope you have fun. Cool. I'm your girlfriend now, aren't I? Izumi sighed. I don't remember that. What don't you remember? Goose is an exception. Goose. Oh, okay, so she's helping with the homework now. Okay, and these girls clearly aren't getting along after I rejected them both in a parallel universe. Okay. I waited to announce my arrival before taking a seat at the table. What are you two doing together? Oh, Himeka. Your classmate is teaching me a few things about English. I did poorly on my last exam, so I thought it would help to ask someone good with English. Kiyomi sighed, adjusting her glasses. It's something different just because I'm dating Izumi now. I'm not particularly adept with English. I'm just telling you things we've already been taught. Why do people assume I'm smarter than them just because I have glasses? Is Kiyomi trying to date Shiori just because I'm dating Izumi, though? Like, is she, like, jealous? Oh, that's kind of spooky. I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe people are just used to smart people having glasses? Kiyomi forced out another sigh. But Shiori is a third year. She should know some of these things already. And she's not the only one. I had a third year ask me how to do college level math last week. I'm just trying to get my own schoolwork done. I don't need to try to learn everyone else's classes too, just in case they ask me. She didn't quite raise her voice, but Kiyomi realized she was getting a bit worked up and went suddenly quiet. I apologize. I didn't know that you already had so many pestering you for help. Okay. Kiyomi sighed yet again, sounding resigned. I'll finish helping you with this lesson, but try to find someone better suited to teaching next time, okay? She's clearly stressed. I think she definitely wanted to be with us, and this is the consequence. Because I swear I would have remembered this. I remember them sitting down, but I remember it going better. I don't know. Shiori nodded, a regretful frown on her face. Okay, maybe Shiori wants some as well. I'll let you two work. See ya. I stood up, leaving them to their work. I hope Kiyomi is okay. I didn't realize so many people approached her for help with homework. Bit of a weird thing to raise because I'm dating Izumi, but whatever. Alright, more time with Izumi. Let's make things even worse for Kiyomi. Because, you know, she's my friend, and I like dicking her over just a teeny tiny bit. Alright, what happens now? Something about, no matter what else happens from now, I'm going to be your friend. And hopefully more. Izumi took a deep breath. Yeah, she's getting paranoid. I'm your girlfriend because I care about you, not because you did something for me. Izumi shot, yeah, pushing away from the hug, and then we argue, and then, yeah, okay, so that's the bit where things go a bit downhill. But then it goes uphill again, and then probably I'm gonna, like, suck her boobs. Is this the bit where I suck her boobs? Okay, it's time for a date. Oh yeah, and this is when she wears something a bit more femme, which I'm not used to, but still. I felt my mouth hang open as I stared. When I realized I was staring at Izumi's boobs, I looked, oh, so we are going to eat the boobies? Like 2 fresh ice creams or some shit? I looked away with a blush. You look good. Did I seduce you already? Let me take you to dinner first. Oh, no, okay, cool, well, great date if we're going to do it as friends as well. Now this next part might be tough because you're so tall. Izumi, why? My whine was cut off when Izumi's lips pressed against mine. Hooray! Dating our friend, which I think of more as a best friend, to be honest. She had to stand on her toes to reach me, but she did it anyway. The kiss ended so quickly that I wanted more, but Izumi gave a coy grin and waved at me. Keep this up, and maybe you'll get more than that someday. We'll wait for Christmas, see what comes round the corner, you know? All my annoyance at being teased for being tall faded as I thought about the kiss. I didn't even manage to say goodbye to Izumi before she went in her room. More? I imagine kissing and hugging and doing girlfriend things. That's a nice way of describing sexual intercourse. With Izumi, I was lost in a giddy, perverted daze as I walked back to my room. That's a nice, satisfying ending to a relationship, I guess. Okay, yeah, library stuff, studying. Alright, now I need to befriend Aksuko. And she kind of deserves this, to be honest, because she just wasn't fun to date. Like, at all. She looks great, and she's not, well... No, she just looks nice. Should I help Nanami out? Well, this will be interesting because she wants Izumi, and Izumi's my girl. So let's see how this goes. Nope, nothing changed. Cool. Alright, talk to Aksuko more. Time to be in the friend zone. We don't need to be dating for this to work. It's just, we can be friends instead. Hunky-dory motherfucking friends. We don't have to pretend to be going out. Would that be enough to convince these morons? If it's not, I'll talk to them myself. Friends look out for each other after all. Good old fucking friends. Oh, she's pissed. Is that so? Asuko sighed. I'm not exactly a friendly person. Maybe not, but I'd still consider us friends. I mean, I visited you 3 times. Isn't that good enough? You're too nice for your own good. Really? I'd say so. Asuko rubbed her forehead. Well, if you really mean what you said, I'll tell these girls that I do have a friend. Maybe they'll pass out from the surprise and stop bothering me. Maybe. Well, she clearly sees that she's done something wrong. I ended up excusing myself so that Asuko could think things over and think where she went wrong in the dating, world. I hope she'll be okay when she sees those girls again. Nah, I'm sure she'll be fine. I'm still surprised she doesn't just beat him up or something. I mean, she looks like she could, punch someone to death. Right, yeah. Oh yeah, I need to suggest someone. Does this only happen if you're friendly with Atsuko? Because I'm sure this hasn't come up recently. Maybe I can suggest Izumi? No, I've done that one. What about Kiku? Okay, I haven't suggested Kiku. Let's see how this works. Maybe try asking Kiku the 3rd year. She's in the music club. I don't even remember what we were doing, to be honest, but I think it was like studies or some shit. I think she'll be able to help, or make these girls understand why they're upsetting you and make them stop. Asiko rubbed her chin. Are you sure she wouldn't just be ignored by them? I can't be sure, but I think she's got a better chance of resolving this than you give her credit for. She sighed. I'll take your word for it. I hope things go well. Asiko turned to leave, frowning. Hope you're right about this idea. I hope everything will be okay. Yeah, you know, I'm just caring about you. I mean, I can see why I didn't choose Kiku, because she doesn't seem like the kind of person that is that involved with the plot, because she's not as close as Kiyomi or Izumi, and she's not as iconic or, like, noticeable as Atsuko or Nanami. But, you know, what should I do this weekend? More time with Atsuko, because I miss her so much! And nothing changed. Nothing, okay. So, okay, so this is the friends thing. I don't know, I'm not really sure what friends do together. Well, friends talk about things they like, I guess. So what things do you like? I suppose I like listening to music. Probably because I don't need my eyes to do that. What kind of music do you listen to? Yeah, talking about music. I'm strange, apparently. That's nice. Well, I kind of am for hanging with this girl. I'm not trying to get into her vagina. Alright, and that was nice and easy. So now the last thing we need to do is go Christmas dating with Izumi. Which will be interesting. No, I didn't need to skip that. Just don't spend it with anyone. Oh, okay. I went to the game to cheer Izumi on. Since I never did take her off to join the team, it was the least I could do for her. What triggered this? I'm surprised it's like a scene I haven't seen yet. The first half of this game was tense. The other team kept 1 point ahead of ours, no matter how well our team seemed to be doing. But Izumi seemed to rally the team for the second half, and after a slow start we scored numerous times, ending the game with a comfortable lead. Izumi seemed to breathe a sigh of relief at the end, soaked in sweat and looking exhausted. But she put on a smile for her teammates as they all celebrated the win. Good for you. She got pulled away by her teammates to the locker room after the game, so I waited for her in the dorm hallways. Okay, when she reached me, she was still trying to get her shower wet hair under control. Her skin glistened from having just been washed. You'd certainly like it when she's like got her skin out. I feel like that's your favourite bit of her body. I thought I saw you out there. Wasn't too busy, huh? Of course not. I wasn't going to miss your big game. Big game. Not the only big thing you have. Just spat in my eye. That was nice. You'd probably be able to see it over the bleachers, even if you didn't come to the field. It took me a moment to realise she had mocked me. I sighed. Hey. Shizumi shook her head, as if trying to change the subject before I called her out. Anyway, thanks for showing up. It made me work harder. Can't look like a loser in front of my girlfriend, right? Oh, that's nice. I wouldn't have thought any less of you if you lost. Izumi blinked, apparently not expecting me to take her line seriously. Wow, she is not blinking, she is crying. I'm sure she's done that face before though, so I'm not worried. I'm glad to hear that. Guess I don't need to worry so much. Well, yeah, I guess, but you know, I didn't mean to insult you and your beliefs. So, what next? Are you hungry? Very. Are you going to treat me to lunch? I mean, I guess I could. But our meal plans are technically already paid for. Izumi chuckled at that, mentioning for me to follow her, or motioning even. Come on, let's go. Alright, really romantic. She won a game and then we took her to a cafeteria. Nice. We headed down to the dining hall to celebrate the victory. We had to deal with some other girls coming to congratulate Izumi, but otherwise it was calm compared to the tense game. Alright, well I guess that was romantic. I got to congratulate my girl. Right, what should I do? Just be an isolated little prick. I don't care about the bake sale. I know it's a dick move, but it's just not going to do anything, is it? Right, yeah, I don't care about any of that. Spend time with Izumi. Okay, Christmas date time. Christmas, you know, finger jamming time. I decided to call up Izumi and ask her to spend Christmas Eve with me. I'm telling her what my idea was. I waited for her response. That sounds good to me. I'm glad. Your room, right? Yeah, if that's okay. It's okay with me. I look forward to it. Alright. I had to take a few deep breaths after hanging up. I had a date for Christmas Eve. Again. But that's fine. I feel like she should just remember all the stuff she's done before. I tried to make sure my room was as tidy as possible while I waited nervously for Izumi to arrive. My chest and stomach were starting to hurt from worry. What, you didn't worry about the other girls? Alright, that really shows how much you love the other girls. I tried to plan something really romantic, but I completely blanked out. I didn't even know what sort of gift to give. You are shit at these dates, Himika. Like, literally, last time you fucking couldn't get cake and you fucking couldn't get a gift. This time you didn't even bother to try get a cake and you didn't get a gift. So that's nice of you. When a knock came at the door, I almost jumped. Coming! Oh, there's your girl in a fancy dress. That really doesn't suit her, that dress, but... I mean, it's nice and pretty. I guess I should, you know, think it's nice of her to make an effort, if she is. I opened the door to let Izumi in. She was wearing the dress she had worn at our dinner date a few weeks back, but I was too nervous to comment on it. You're kind of pale. Did you catch a cold this morning? I'm fine. Shutting the door behind her, Izumi pressed a hand against my forehead. No fever, so that's good, but you don't look okay. I played with my hands, not able to look Izumi in the face. Why is she like more nervous around some girls more than others? I'm fine. Really? It's just, I didn't come up with a present for you. Izumi opened her mouth as if to say, ah. She nodded and patted my arm. Don't worry, Himika. You'll be glad you didn't try to get me anything once you see your gift. What did you get me? Like a pile of shit? Huh? Why? Izumi lifted a box she had brought in with her. It looked like a shoebox of some kind. Were you gonna get me runner shoes so I can join your team or some shit? I mean, that's... considerate. Shoes? She opened the box and pulled a platform shoe out, dangling it playfully. I'm not a fucking cat, but whatever. Izumi! Izumi immediately giggled at my pout. I'm sorry, I just wanted to get that in one last time. Last? Yeah, I can't keep insulting someone I claim to love, can I? She put the shoe back in its box and placed the box on the floor. I found them in my old clothes, so I thought I'd get one last joke out of them before I gave them away. But I am serious about this being the last time. As funny as it is to get you so worked up, I don't want to risk actually hurting you. Well, that's kind of sweet, I guess. Taking the relationship seriously is always good. Izumi! Izumi stepped closer, reaching for my shoulders and looking up into my eyes. I don't want to push you away. I want you to stay with me. I mean, it's nice to show that dedication. I won't leave you, Izumi. I love you. I hugged Izumi tight against me. Feeling her warmth made all of the worries I had earlier disappear. I wish I could have given you a more romantic Christmas Eve date. It's fine, Himika. Knowing you'll stay with me is a better present than I could have asked for. Not an excuse not to buy presents Christmas, though. Don't listen to these girls. They're not good role models on how to buy Christmas presents. Izumi rested her head on my shoulder. We stood like that for a while, just enjoying the other's touch. After a few minutes, Izumi looked up at me with a hesitant smile. Should we lock the door? Yeah. Why not? And then we finger blasted each other, and that was the end of that story. Yay! Well, that was at least more romantic than whatever we had with Kiku. No, it's just Kiku that's the bad one, really. Shiori was alright. Izumi was pretty good. Although, the stories don't really change that much if you date them romantically, which I kind of think is nice. I just don't want to miss out on anything. Nice credit. Thank you, Tam Music Factory, for giving me that sweet music. In fact, making it copyright free. It's probably one reason I prefer this over Clanad. Shoot me down if you must, but at least this doesn't have any copyrighted music. Clanad has tons of it, and it ruins my channel. But whatever, we've now done those two girls. We've got 2 girls left, so it looks like next episode is going to be the last episode. And I may even see what happens if you go out with friends Christmas Eve, because, you know, I'll just clear all bases. But how is that going to go down? Are we going to have a fun time Christmas Eve, or is it just going to be another frustrating day that just doesn't really lead anywhere and feels really, really awkward? Well, we may see that in the next episode. But yeah, if you want to play the games for yourself and have a go playing with those lesbians, your pet cats, there'll be a link to the game in the description down below. Without further ado, look at the Crow channel until next time. See ya!